Okay, in the name of the God most gracious, most merciful, most merciful, we begin our lecture today, which is what is the name of our lecture today? Question. Yes. First of all, what is the meaning of a question tags? Yes, Fahad? Yes. Do you have any idea about what a question tag is? Do you have any idea? What is a question tag? How do we form a question tag? Do we have other types of questions? What is the main meaning of a question tag?
The answer of
yes,
question.
can you, who can define the question tag? Definitions? What is the definition of question tag? Yes,
the question tag, the question that occurs at the end of the sentence.
Again, please.
The question that
question tag is
the question that occurs at the end of the sentence.
Occurs or placed at the end of the sentence. Yes, thank you very much. Who else? This is the definition of question tag. Look. Question tag. A question tag is a mini question. It is not a big question. Mini question that is often put at the end of the sentence, especially in spoken English. It is not usually in written English. It is usually in spoken English, okay? Or put in your mind that it is a mini question, not a big question, okay? We usually put it at the end of the sentence. هاي الجملة ويكون mini صغير. واضح? How to form a question tag? How can we make a question tag in English? Who can tell me? That's how we know the definition of question tag. هذا question tag عرفنا التعريف. بعد how do we form a question tag? How do we make a question tag? Yes, Rian?
We make about the auxiliary.
Yes, a question tag is made using the auxiliary of the sentence. Yeah, if we do not have an auxiliary of the sentence, we cannot make a question tag. Okay? Look. In a question tags, we usually use the same auxiliary of the sentence. Don't forget. Well, in a question tag, we usually use the same auxiliary of the original sentence. يعني استخدم نفس الفعل المساعد مال الجملة الأصلية. When we put it at the end of what? Yes, at the end of the sentence. Don't forget that we have two tenses only in which there are no auxiliaries at all. What are they? Yes. Very good, excellent. We have two tenses that do not have auxiliaries. What are they? Present simple. So, with the present and past simple, we usually use what? Do. You know the differences between? We use did to. Very good, with past. We use do, does? Yes, we use do with the plural subjects. So we use does with singular subjects, right? So now, number one, a question tag, a definition of question tag. Number two, how to form a question tag. Question tag is usually is formed using the main verbs of the original sentence. But we have only one point. Who can read it? Rawa? We use negative. This is very important. We use a negative question tag after a positive sentence. Yes. And we use a positive question tag after a negative. يعني this means that we are dealing with two types of sentences, right? What are they? يعني this means that we are dealing with two types of sentences. What are they? Say it. Yes? Very good. Yeah, this means that we have two types of sentences, negative sentence as well as positive. So we use a negative question tag after a positive sentence. And we use a positive question tag after a negative? Okay?
Yes.
Clear? Yes. Understood?
Yes.
Okay. Look at these examples. We have 8 examples. Look, please. Pay attention. We have 2 columns, right? The column on the right, on the left, sorry, positive sentences, while that on the right, negative sentences. Okay? Okay. Sorry, negative. Yes, negative. I want you to make question tags out of these sentences. Imagine that you have the question, change the follow. Oh, sorry, use a question tag in all of these sentences. Yeah? Make question tags out of these sentences. هنسوي أسئلة دليلية، سؤال دليل من هاي الجمل. شوف, David will be here soon. We have to follow the rule. Okay? The rule is that we use the same auxiliary of the original sentence. What is the auxiliary? Is the first sentence one? David will be here soon. Yes, Rian? Yes, will. So the auxiliary is will. What is the subject?
David.
Very good. And then in question tag, we put the auxiliary and the subject at the end of the sentence. And put a question mark. Okay? Yes. Question tag is usually formed by putting the auxiliary of the sentence and the subject at the end, then follow them by what? Question? Yes. Yes, Rian?
Will David.
Will David or will he? Yes. Will he? واضح؟ هذا question tag. Okay? Number 2. It was good film. It was a good film. Yes, Rada?
It was a good film.
Yes.
So it wasn't it.
Then هذا will. هاي will لو. This is wrong. Yeah. This is wrong. Why? We said that we use a negative question tag after a positive sentence. So it should be what? Won't he? Okay? We use negative after positive sentence. These sentences are positive, okay? So we have to use negative. Yes, Allah. It was a good film.
Wasn't it?
Yes, very good. Wasn't it? Wasn't it? Look, what did we do? What have we done? شوف سوينا. We use the same auxiliary of the sentence. نفس الفعل مساعد، صح؟ بس we have to change its state. status يعني from negative into passive. هذه positive, so we have to use negative. Then we use the subject. High subject. After that we put a question mark. Okay? Question 3. Look, in question 3 and 4 we do not have auxiliaries. Right? If we do not have auxiliaries, what do we do? Yes, Rasha? Yes, number 3? Yes. Karen plays the piano. Do you have auxiliary? Do you have auxiliary in this sentence? No. So, what is the tense of this sentence? Is it present or past? Yes, it is. Yes, it is present. So, since it's present, we have to use do or does only, because do does are used with the present simple. Who did? Right? Yes. Yes, very good. Doesn't he? Why doesn't he? Why, Rasha? Who can't tell? Yes. Very good, because subject Karen, not he. She. Karen is a female. Karen, okay? 4. Yes, Hassanian? They attended the lecture. They attended the lecture. Yes. Weren't they? What is the tense of the sentence? Yes, Noras? The tense of the sentence. Which past? But yes, okay. So it is past simple. Since it is past simple, we have no auxiliary. And if we do not have auxiliary, we use did. إذا شو يصير? Yes, very good. Didn't they? Yes, thank you very much. Hi, so far we have dealt with what is called positive sentences. So with positive sentences, we use a question, negative question tags. Okay? What about negative sentences? With negative sentences, we usually have to use the negative question tags. Okay? Yes, Zahra. They don't like us. هذه negative. All of them are negative. So we have to use positive question tags. Yes, very good. Do. Yes, thank you. Number 2, you didn't tell anyone. Yes, Sajjad? With you? Yes, very good. With you? Number 3, he wasn't sick. Yes, Huda?
Was he?
Yes, very good. Was he? Yes. Any question? The last one, number 4. Number 4. Yes, Ibrahim.
She did not lock the door.
She didn't lock the door.
Did she?
Yes, very good. Did she? Is it clear?
Yes.
Sure? Yes.
Use
English, please.
Can you repeat this last
Illustrate, explain.
last row, yes.
Yes, this one?
Yes.
Okay, let us number them. 1, 2, 3. You want me to explain number 3?
Yes, yes.
Okay. Don't forget that we have to use the opposite of the original sentence. I mean the status of the sentence. حالة الجملة, we have to use the opposite to it. عكس حالة الجملة. يعني if the sentence was affirmative, مثبت. Affirmative means positive. If the sentence was positive, so we have original sentence طبعا. يعني الجملة الأصلية was positive. So we have to use a negative question tag. لازم يكون منفي السؤال ديني. If the sentence, the original sentence was negative, إذا كانت منفية, we have to use affirmative or positive question tag. يعني vice versa. عكس تماما. The opposite of the original sentence. Is that clear? Sure? Yes, Azhar.
The first example.
Yes. David will be here soon.
Wouldn't he? Why?
No. No, it wouldn't. Won't he?
Won't he?
Yes. شبيه؟
ليش won't?
ليش won't? Because we have to use the original auxiliary verb, the same verb of the original sentence. وعندنا فعل مساعد هنا will. هاي ايش تسوي هاي؟ مو هاي ترى will هاي won't معناها ليش انا ما تعرف وين؟
لا.
Yes. Any question? Yes. زهراء. فرح. Yes, فرح. Raise your voice, please. In what?
After don't.
Yes. We will come to it later. Yes. Thank you. Has any question? Sure? We have just one point. Yes. Right. They are all mentioned in the book. You can find them in the book. هاي بالكتاب كلهم دول. كتبوا لي دول. These are very important notes. هاي ملاحظات جدا مهمة. You have to pay attention to 3 points. Okay? 1 or 2 or 3. Sometimes or some sentences do not have auxiliaries. Or some sentences start with certain expressions. أكو جمل تبدأ بتعابير محددة. For example, number 1. Some sentences starts with less. إذا الجملة تبدأ بليس, so the question tag is normally what? Shall. Yes. But the sentence starts with don't. So the normal question tag is what? Will. And if the sentence starts with I am, so we have to use what? Are. Okay? Let us look at some examples. What? Repeat? شنو يعني؟ احنا مو قلنا the question tag is the question in which we use the same auxiliary of the sentence. شوف so far in all of these sentences we have auxiliaries. Okay? لازم نستخدم نفس الفعل المساعد مال الجملة. But if the sentence starts with latest, إذا الجملة بدأت بlatest يعني يجب يعني we have to use shall. بعد ما تدور الفعل المساعد auxiliary. Okay? If the sentence starts with don't we use will. And if it starts with I am we use aren't I. Okay? Yes, any one of these three expressions. أي واحد وهاي التعابير. Examples. Let's go to the party. Number 2. Don't worry. Suppose that you are worried about the exam. Okay? Don't worry. The last one. You have an exam next week, right? Don't forget. You have an exam next week. I have told the question section B and C. 3. I am all right. Yes, who can make question tags out of these sentences? Look, we have 3 examples, 3 sentences. Let's go to the party. Yes. Yes, Sarah, number 1. Let's go to the party. Yes, very good. Shall we? Why shall we, Sarah? Why? Because if the sentence starts with letters, we have to use yes. Number 2.
Don't worry.
Yes, don't worry. What is the normal question? Yes, very good.
Because we have don't.
Yes, we have don't. Will you? What about the last one? نعم ضحى. I am all right. Yes, aren't I? Is it okay? Clear?
Yes.
Have you understood?
Yes.
Sure?
Yes.
Okay. Open your books, please. We have just one thing left, which is open your books, please, page 104. We have just the meaning of the question tag. What is the meaning of the question tag? Is it a real question, or is it a question to have certain idea? يعني هذا السؤال question tag هو مسميناه question هو سؤال صح؟ زين هذا is it a real question يعني I am supposed to wait an answer from you, or do I يعني or am I wanting an answer from you or agreement? Who can tell me about question tag? Yes.
That is depend on how say.
Very good. يعني how? Can you tell me how? What do you mean?
If your voice goes down,
Yes.
It is only inviting the listener
To agree?
to agree with you.
Yes.
If it goes down.
Yes, thank you. تبوري. بقى بس شغلة واحدة إنه the meaning of the question tag معناه شنو معناه؟ Is it a real question or I want you to agree with me؟ السؤال هو بحد ذاته أتوقع منك جواب لو أريد من عندك agreement موافقة. It depends. No, we have 2 meanings for the question tag. عندنا معنيين. The meaning of the question tag depends on the way you say it. يعتمد على الطريقة اللي تقولها. شلون يعني؟ Have you ever heard about intonation? سامعين intonation؟ intonation mean تغير في طبقات الصوت، يعني هذا يرسمون الصوت بهالطريقة، يرسمون خطين، اكو some sounds goes up، اكو اصوات تصاعد، ابدي بصوت ناصي وبعدين اصعد، اكو لا شو يسموها؟ اكو goes down، واكو يسموها level، the same level. Okay? So the meaning of the question tag depends on the way you say it. شلون يعني؟ If our voice goes down، إذا صوتنا صاعد، this is not a question. هذا معناه مو سؤال. I don't want an answer from you. معناه I want you to agree with me. يعني if we say شوف start here goes down لو goes up goes up. Shall we إذا هي شيء معناه هذا question. هذا so not a question. I want you to agree with me. Right? Shall we شوف هذا صار goes up بس shall we بينما إذا لا our voice goes down، إذا نزل صوتي aren't I صوت منخفض معناه هذا I want a question. I want an answer from هذه question. Understood؟ هذا اكتبوا عليكم هاي ما تبكم بعدين تاخذوا بالصوت. Our point is to start question tags. Is that okay?
Yes.
So thank you very much. That's all for today.
Thank you.
Open your books. Exercises.